Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Fine.
Fine. I'm good too. How was yesterday? What did you do?
Same.
Normal. You played games. Did anyone do something different? No. It was the same as usual.
Yes.
Okay, great. Firstly, today in this lesson, we will talk about crime. Okay. I will give you some crime-related vocabulary, and then we will check a little reading. We will match the pictures, and then lastly, I will ask you to write a little story about a crime. Okay. We will do this one today. But firstly, I will ask you some questions. Have you ever witnessed a crime in your life?
No.
Firstly, let's go back to this one. Does everyone know what is crime?
Yes.
Yes. Can you name me some of the crimes that you know? Kidnapping. Cool. What else? I will write them here. What kind of crimes do you know?
Kill someone.
Killing someone is a crime too.
Steal something.
Kill someone. Perfect. Steal something. Really nice. What else?
What is steal something?
Rob the
Steal.
bank.
For example, this is your coffee, right? If I just take this from you, this will be stealing. Understand? Yes. The others? Any other?
Rob something.
Rob something. Rob. Actually, we usually rob a place. You can rob a bank, or you can rob a jewelry. Cool. Really nice. Now I think you understood what crime is, and these are some of the vocabulary that you know about crime. But have you ever witnessed a crime in your life? Or have you ever heard a crime story that happened in your neighborhood maybe? Have your house ever been robbed in your life? Yes? Azra, go please.
3 or 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
first my father is policeman, so I was in a police car, and my father solved the crime, and
Okay.
we was starting catch day.
Really?
Yes.
With you in the car?
Yes.
Well, that's crazy.
It was so scary for me.
Could you catch him? Could
Yes.
you catch a criminal?
Yes.
Really?
And, burglar was my back in car.
Really?
Yes.
This is like a movie.
Yes.
That's really interesting story. Cool. Was it like, did he look like a scary guy? Did he look like a criminal? Did he have like big beard and like
Yes.
this? Yes? Cool. The others? Have you ever witnessed a crime in your life? Or have you ever heard a crime story from your parents? No?
I didn't know.
No? Okay, that's cool. Now, I want to show you some vocabulary about crime again. We will check a PowerPoint and we will check some visuals. Can everyone see this? Sorry. Let's check that. Do you know what is investigate?
Yes.
Have you heard this one before?
Yeah.
To examine something carefully. For example, there is an example sentence. Police are investigating allegations of corruption involving senior executives. Investigate is this.
Search.
Okay, let's search. Perfect. Do you know what is thief?
Yes. Robbery.
A person who steals, robber. The artillery was broken into last night and the thieves got away with 2 valuable paintings. You can see the thieves in the pictures. Does anyone know what is smuggle? Have you heard this word before?
No.
Smuggle. To take things or people to or from a country or place illegally and secretly. For example, let's say that I am from Turkey, right? And let's say that I want to take a box of cigarettes with me to the other country. If I can do this, it means that I smuggled it to a different country. Understand? For example, this guy, he is trying to hide something into a wheel. Can you see? He will smuggle it to a place. Crime?
Yeah.
You know this one, it is an illegal act. You can see the picture. Do you know what is crime scene? This one on the right side. Crime scene. Exactly. The place where the crime happened. Burgle. Do you know this one?
Thief, synonym to.
But this is a verb. So burglar is the synonym of
Yes.
thief. Burgle.
And robbery.
Steal something.
Exactly. It's the steal things. It's the action. For example, to enter a building illegally and steal things. Next one. Deduct. Do you know what this is? Exactly. He's a detective, and this is the action. This is the verb form of it.
Like investigate.
Like investigate, almost the same thing, to discover something, usually using a special equipment. Do you know what is murderer?
Yeah, kills.
Kill
Who
someone.
kills someone.
Who is kill someone?
Exactly, the person who kills someone, like this guy, he looks like a murderer. Someone who illegally and intentionally kills another person. And kidnap, you said this already, what is kidnap?
Say person
To take person
yes.
in return for money,
Money.
usually. It can be children too sometimes. To illegally take a person away by force, usually in order to demand money in exchange for that person's release. Understand? For example, can you read the sentence? The journalist was kidnapped by terrorists.
Passive.
Oh, this is a passive one. Exactly. He was kidnapped.
Yes.
That's it. Now I will give you some worksheets. Here, you can see the vocabulary. There you go, these are yours. These are yours. In the first page, in this one, you will see the vocabulary that we have just checked. And in this part, there is a little bit of exercises, and now I want you to complete this. Okay? I am giving you 3 minutes to complete this one. This page. Turn the page. There you go.
What is the ground?
Actually, is the person who judges them. Actually, let's check this out. In the fifth sentence, the first word, odor, means smell. Odor is smell. Smell? Smell is this one. Yes. You see?
Burgle.
Vertical. Is this one? He is gurgling.
What is marijuana?
It is kind of a
Kind of.
drug. It's a drug. Pay attention to this one. It's not correct.
in the kitchen.
Which one?
First one.
To give punishment.
Jail was
Jail? Jail is the
Jail.
place where you send bad people. It's like prison. Prison. Jail is prison.
Multiple answer.
No, not multiple answer.
Teacher. All whites.
All right. All right, jury. Jury is jury. This is again now. This is the gate. Zebra. I think it will be this one. This will go here. This is not correct. Look at this one. This is not correct. Couple of these, two people. Show me your skills. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is not correct.
Is it not gonna be T?
Which one?
This is-
No.
Teacher, can you check?
They were taking other people to this country. They were trying-
Sinaga.
Understand?
Mhm.
This one will be what she said. We need to change this one too. Understand the last one?
Yeah.
This one, look. They're trying to bring people from different country. Remember which one was it?
Teacher, can you check now?
I'm checking. Yes, yes, yes, yes, yes. Yes, they're all correct, but pay attention to tense. Some of them are passive, some of them are in simple past. Just pay attention to them, but their places are all correct. Show me yours, show me yours, Polish. This is correct. This is nice. This is nice. This is correct. This will go to the last one because. Nice. This is not correct. It's fast. What can you do to the home? Look. If you try to get into a house, it is called this one. This is correct. This is correct. This is not. This is not. So you will switch these three. And pay attention to tense as well. So pay attention to this word. Home. It's on the TV. Check the TV. What happens when you try to get into a house?
Teacher, what is the definition?
I'm sorry, I'm coming. It's like a policeman. Policeman asking to stay out. This is true. This is true. This is true. This should be citizen. So Jail is prison. Prison. Where you send bad people.
I can read on.
Show me your skills. Nice. Cool. Now they're all right. Pay attention to the tense in this one. It should be passive. Pay attention to the tense here. It should be passive. Through. Some of them are passive and most of them are in the past. Good. Let's check them. Let's check them together now. Who wants to read the first sentence? Yes, Ali Ibrahim, you can go.
The murderer was arrested, but the all-white grand jury refused to convict him.
Exactly. Second one, who wants to do second? You can go.
A man was killed and woman was found after the home shut down as they murdered his home early Friday evening. Police
As they?
murder.
Huh?
Murder.
Or, what did you write?
Murder.
Burgled? Good. It should be burgled. Third? Yes, please.
Stanford police investigate the case for several weeks without making an arrest.
Perfect, that's correct. Barış, go for the fourth one.
They had never seen so much blood at a crime scene where a victim had survived.
Perfect. Who wants to go for the next one? Yes, Chris. This one? Crime scene. Crime scene.
Another of marijuana was detected in the car and the police asked him to step out.
Perfect, really nice. Who wants to go for the next? Azra? Yes, please.
A thief stole a man's backpack and he ran through the forest.
Perfect. Simay, would you like to do the next one?
Where the kidnap for games based by the title Barista in 1996.
Perfect. And last one I will read, you can complete. The couple who were jailed for 5.5 years
Smuggled.
smuggled woman from China. Really nice. Now can you go to this paper that I gave you, the second worksheet. In this one you will just see a revision of simple past tense and past continuous tense. I think you remember them, we already covered them before. Just have a look at them quickly. And then we will move on to a different activity. Would you like to tell me maybe one sentence with simple past tense? Try to use some crime-related vocabulary. It can be a very simple sentence. Just tell me.
He was broken.
He was burgled. Nice. This is actually a passive sentence, but this is nice. One more. Bit past simple maybe.
He stole something from our house.
Perfect. He stole something from
Our home.
our home. Good.
They
Yes.
investigated a crime scene.
They investigated the crime scene. Cool. How about past continuous tense? Would you like to try making a sentence, forming a sentence using past continuous tense this time? Go ahead.
He was got away from criminal crime
Uh-huh.
scene.
Say it again. He was
Running away from crime scene.
perfect. He was running away from crime scene. You see? Here we use past continuous. One more, maybe last one. Try to pay attention to this just for you.
I'm gonna make the other sentence.
Okay.
When I looked back,
Uh-huh.
the thief was running to the forest.
Perfect. When I looked back, the thief was running the forest. Really nice. Cool. Now do you remember past simple and past continuous? You knew them already. Good. Now I'll give you 4 short. Oops, there you go. This is yours. I will give you 4 short stories in the first page, and in the second page there are 4 pictures. You will just match them. You don't need to read it all, you can just skim them quickly and then find the matching picture. There you go. There you go. Just match them with the pictures. Match the stories with the pictures you see in the second page.
Teacher, what's the D?
Which one? He is in the baggage, in the back page of the car. Push the inside. In the back of the car. Yes, that's true. This done? Yes, this one is easy, right? This is not too hard. Has everybody finished? Girls? I will give you 1 more minute. Let's make sure that everyone is finished. This one was correct. This is correct. This will be smaller. Let's check. What did you say to the first story? What is the first one? Which picture did you measure? Huh?
C picture, sorry. C picture. Picture C.
First story.
Yes.
Yes.
So first story matches with
A.
uh-huh.
A.
With A, right? Do you understand
I
it?
say-
Did everyone say A? Show me yours. The first story matches with
Another letter I, yes.
C.
It's A.
pay attention. Read it more carefully. A woman returned home from shopping and found out that her house had been robbed. It will be C. It will be C. Because her house had been robbed.
I'm just with first.
I know.
first sentence.
Pay attention. Did you, the others, girls, what did you say? Did you say C? Good. How about the second story? Popular movie star Ivana Briscoe was kidnapped.
A.
This is gonna be A, bless you. And third story?
B.
D.
It is going to be D.
Yeah.
And the last one?
B.
It's gonna be B. Really nice. Now I will give you one picture like this. But firstly, we need to form some groups for this one. I need groups of 2. But we are 7 people. Maybe you can join this group. Come join these group. Come. Come join. You will be with Gülis and Simay. Maybe Ibrahim, you can go over here. You can be with Barış. And these girls, Kulin and Azra can be together. Okay. I will give you a worksheet for each one, but you will write only one story altogether. Okay? You will see a picture here, a crime scene. You will just try to tell me what's happening there. No, you cannot read. You can all look at pictures. I will give that to you. Take it. Have a look at the crime scene and try to write a story. Try to write a story using past simple and past continuous. But look at me. You will write only one story. Every group will write one story. Okay? You will work together. You will work together. You 3 will work together. Okay? Just one story each one. And try to use narrative tenses. Past simple and past continuous. Okay?
Okay.
If you need any help, just call me. Just raise your hand. will write it. Hostage, this one. Hostage is the person. When I take you, you will be my hostage. Just try to write like 4 or 5 sentences, 6 sentences, just a little paragraph of what's happening. As simple as possible. Okay. You will just tie them. No, with a rope. You can work together, help each other. You can talk. Help them. Yes, and there will be home. Easy, very easy. Hostage is a noun. It's the person. To take hostage. Take as a hostage.
Bence direkt sayı verin.
Kötü bir şey de yaz yani azıcık görüyor olsun yani. Yoksa mantıklı olmuyor. İleri ölsün. Parça parça. Askere benzemiyor ya baksana şu an. Askere benziyor. Can yürüyor.
Are you close to finish?
Yeah.
Yes, almost finished. It doesn't need to be too long. It can be
Tutuklamak.
Rengine.
to arrest.
Arrested.
They didn't write it. I will write it. I will write it on the board.
Tutuklamak.
then
Almost finished? Are you close to finish? Close, yes.
they
Are you
jumped
almost finished?
from they were just from
Cool. This can be all. This is nice. Nice.
they judged by judged by judge.
Is it true? Önce göz
Judge? This is a sentence. Sentence
Sentence, okay, I
to
know.
give punishment for your sentence. Done?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to make a pair check with this group? Can you switch your papers and try to find the mistakes of the other group? Quickly, just 1 minute. And this group, maybe I will do your pair check. I will check your mistakes. Done? Okay, let's maybe girls, I'm taking this one. You will check their work and you will check their work so that everyone can check each other's work. Just check the mistakes. Ömer, are you reading? Pay attention. Pay attention.
Bir dakika, şu olacak. To steal. Aynen, to steal. Aynen. To steal ama fiilden önce to steal olacak.
It's not correct.
İkisi de kullanılabiliyor.
Hoca.
Teacher, we can use for or to.
Show me. Which one?
Ama for da olur. Fiilden önce for.
Not speak.
Yeah, it's same.
Or it should be.
Hatanızı bulmak için
You can say,
söylemeyin.
remember, we did them before. You can say to steal or stealing, but to steal will be better. To steal it should be. Done?
Don't speak Turkish.
Official language is English.
Teacher saying this, don't speak Turkish.
Are we going to find the mistakes or just tell us?
You can just tell each other, it's okay. Or you can just underline them maybe. Fully. You can just underline the mistakes.
Underline.
Just underline them and give it to the original group. But done? So who has their paper? You guys have their paper. And this paper is Fulin and Azrael's, I think. This is yours.
No.
No.
Yes. So give it to them. We will give it back to them. Normally we were going to read them aloud, but maybe let's do this next lesson because we are running out of time.
Yeah.
Okay? Maybe I will collect them. You can just give them to me, but write your names on them, please. Write your names and you can hand them to me. What happened?
Okay, okay.
No problems. Now I will give you some homework related to this. You can just give your writings to me. We will read them aloud in the next lesson. Girls, give it to Boris. Give me your writing. Can I have your writing, please? Please write your names. We will read them next lesson, okay? I will keep them. And yours? So can you see this page? The last one I gave you, it says crime. I just want you to go home and find an English newspaper online, read a story about crime, and just write the crime-related vocabulary here that you found, okay? This will be your homework for your next lesson.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Have a nice weekend.